All right, welcome back. There is some breaking news here, and this is kind of just my live reaction to it. I saw the article pop up. I wasn't exactly sure exactly what it was, but just from reading the headline and seeing kind of a breakdown of what it is, the first thing that popped into my mind is that the Xbox Live Arcade is back. So Xbox put out the Xbox May update for retro classic games coming to Xbox Game Pass, PC gaming, and more. So lots of cool things here. And instantly, like I said, it reminds me of the Xbox Live Arcade, as there is going to be the ability with challenges, achievements, collectibles, all that. I'm sure you're going to be able to compete against people online and everything too. So very cool stuff. We'll go through the Xbox Wire. As I said, I haven't really read through it all yet. Kind of a live reaction to it because I got really excited. So I had to turn on the camera and jump in here and see what this was all about with you guys. And it says here that a variety of new updates are available this month across gaming platforms. And coming today, which I think is the coolest thing, retro classic games are available to play for Xbox Game Pass members. Players who stream on the Xbox app on PC now have an additional streaming option with GeForce Now. And Game Bar introduces quick settings, visual updates for widgets in compact mode, and coming soon, Microsoft Edge Game Assist, an in-game browser that brings an immersive game-centric experience to Edge. And Xbox gift cards can now be redeemed for any amount via Xbox Rewards. So this right off of the bat is one of the biggest updates I think we have gotten potentially this generation in a single month. This is their update for May. It's not just this retro classics things. It includes an entire bevy of different things that are going to improve the overall Xbox experience. This update is just insanely massive, but the biggest one here for me is this retro classics thing available for Game Pass members. And here is exactly what it is. You can already see from the pictures, like they have a whole new layout for it. You can see some of the games that are going to be included on this. I mean, they have boxing, Cosmic Park Commando, Robin Hood, like just all of these retro games, baseball, these kind of a huge throwbacks. Pitfall, really really cool game. But it says here, we're thrilled to announce the launch of retro classics collaboration between Xbox and Antstream Arcade, available to play for Game Pass members globally. And starting today, Game Pass members can dive into a collection of 50 plus classic Activision games from the 80s and the 90s, including Commando, Grand Prix, Kaboom, Mech Warrior 2, 31st Century Combat, and Pitfall. And the initiative is a step in the commitment to game preservation and backwards compatibility, allowing players to experience many timeless games on modern devices. And for me, game preservation is a major issue in gaming today, as everything has moved completely to digital. Even if you buy physical games, you're just getting, for a lot of them, nothing on the disc itself. And it's even now transferring over to the Nintendo Switch too. One of the things with the Nintendo Switch that I loved was that most games came completely on the cart. It's not going to be like that for the Switch too. So there's going to have to be other ways that companies preserve games. Stuff like this is going to be a way where you're getting an access to a catalog of games that you can play digitally, you can play through the cloud, you can play online, all of that. And this looks like that is a major step in that direction. They also say here, with retro classics, Game Pass members can expect a seamless gaming experience across console, PC, and on support devices with cloud gaming. Whether you're playing on your console, the app, on PC, or streaming for like LG and the Samsung Smart TV. So that's cool. It's going to work right through there, through the Meta Quest headsets. All of these will be accessible. And they say that Game Pass members can access retro classics through their Game Pass membership by searching and installing the feature via their console on the Xbox app and PC. And players can take on friends, rivals, or the entire world with unique challenges. And that is the good part about doing, I think, this game preservation this way, is you get that added online functionality where you get to actually compete in these games against other people in 2025, which obviously you didn't have that type of stuff really back in the day. Obviously competing online wasn't a thing, and you're getting achievements as well. As they do say here, for achievement hunters, there are some great new ones to collect, and for newer players, the ability to save and reload your progress first for many of the classic titles. So that is where the cool thing comes in. And the launch is just beginning. They say Game Pass members can look forward to discovering additional games added from Activision and Blizzard, expanding the Retro Classics collection to more than 100 plus titles over time. This is very, very, very cool. I love this. I hope they bring more games, as they are saying. They continue to expand this out. If they can even add more than just Activision games into this service, this will be phenomenal. And because these are smaller games, games you can jump into, play quickly, this is bringing back Xbox Live Arcade memories to me. This is what the 360 was all about. I loved the XBLA, so did a lot of people when that went away. It was very sad. This is kind of looking like a replacement. You're going to see people going in there, comparing scores, getting achievements, challenging each other. And it's just games you can jump into, play like 20 minutes or so, and actually have a lot of fun and accomplish something, try to get a new high score. Like, this is awesome. I'm very, very excited for this. If you guys can't tell, cool to see. And I can't wait for them to continue to expand it. And it's available right now. What else is crazy? Yeah, this is an announcement that you would think they could have saved this for their June showcase, and they're putting it out now. And we've seen that over the last number of weeks that Xbox is actually putting out these types of announcements before the June showcase comes, which makes me believe that we are going to have just an absolutely insane showcase with games that are going to take over the gaming world in terms of huge announcements. Because to me, this would be a big announcement that you could save for that, and they're putting it out now. So very, very cool to see. Now, there are other updates here, and again, these updates are big. It's bigger than we have seen from an Xbox update in a while, and I think a lot of this also has to do with the future of Xbox handhelds and how they're optimizing the PC app, the quick bar, all of that for ease of use on smaller screens and on Xbox handheld. So for PC gaming, the Game Bar updates here, there's quick settings and widgets. They say to further enhance the gameplay experience with Game Bar, we've revamped the settings widget with quick settings and continued visual updates to the remainder of the inbox widgets. The new quick settings will be accessible in both compact mode and desktop mode. And this is the key. Compact mode is going to be the mode I'm almost positive that they are trying to be used for handhelds, for those Xbox handhelds. When the ROG Ally Xbox comes out, it will be just, I would think, the skin of the compact mode for this Xbox PC app. They say upon opening the settings, players can now swiftly access a list of quick settings, adjust audio levels, screen brightness, show a virtual keyboard, and turn on compact mode, manage connected devices, and more. And they say, in addition to this, the visual updates have been applied to the widget list and the gallery widget, the home widget, for a more unified look and feel across the experience, because they are trying to make the experience the same on whatever screen that you are on. They're also adding here the Microsoft Edge Game Assist, which is basically the ability to walk you through games if you do need help. You can use the Windows plus G shortcut to open the experience in Game Bar at any time during a gameplay session, connects you to the Edge browser, and players can have instant access to their favorite passwords, history, and more, ensuring that everything is there. And it'll help you in games if you do need help. Now, there is also a GeForce Now update, which is cool. Players can now have additional options for Xbox app on PC for playing via cloud gaming, providing more flexibility. GeForce Now has been added as an available option for PC gaming on participating titles. So you can choose if you're going to use Xbox Cloud Gaming or GeForce Now, which requires a separate subscription, I guess, if you want the paid tier for it. And if you own games and Steam and stuff that are in the GeForce Now streaming service, you're going to be able to choose that, use that as a service to play. And I guess also, if you're owning games on the Xbox PC app, you're going to get it right in that PC app where you're choosing cloud gaming or GeForce Now. A lot of people think GeForce Now is better. They give a better bit rates and everything, and just better resolutions. But I think cloud gaming is pretty decent. I haven't really used GeForce Now that much, but GeForce Now is a service where you get to now choose between the two, and they're integrating it all into the PC app, which again starts making me think, the future of Xbox will be this integration seamlessly with different PC launchers. We've seen all of those rumors about Steam, Epic Games, things like GOG and stuff coming onto the next Xbox. This is another, I would say, indication that they are definitely trying to do that. At the same time, the streaming and the cloud side of things was a major part of the ABK acquisition, where they gave the rights on where games could show up on the cloud to Ubisoft, and this is probably as well a part of that. So cool stuff there, though. Just giving players more choice that will keep people invested in the ecosystem if they know they're not going to be cut off from the other places where they play their PC games. Now, finally, we have the Xbox rewards here. And well, I guess not finally, there's actually a couple of other things here, but basically, I actually just used this the other day to get a $10 gift card, but you can choose custom amounts here with your rewards for the gift card, which is great. That means if you only want like $3, you can do that. If you want $7, you can do that. Well, or I guess between 5 and 100. So I guess the $3 example does not work, but it says if selecting custom, enter any amount between $5 and $100. So any amount between there, you're going to be able to put in there, and then it will take, I guess, the amount of rewards for that specific amount of dollars off of your account. So cool there. Now, stream your own game. There's over 100 plus games. They've added a bunch of other games to this, which is great. Always looking to see that get expanded, because I hope that eventually does come to the entire Xbox library. And then Xbox Play Anywhere is also expanding with more games here that are added to that collection. So this is a massive, massive update from Xbox that seemingly dropped out of nowhere. At the same time that we got an incredible another Game Pass announcement that I'll go over in my morning video tomorrow. It's been a very, very good day in terms of Xbox news, but this retro collection thing, I'm excited about. I think this is kind of just like the Xbox Live Arcade that is coming back in a different way, but hopefully this takes off and they continue to add more and more games to this, and they expand out past the Activision catalog. I just wanted to give my reaction because I thought this was very cool. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. If you enjoy this, hit that thumbs up. If you're new here, hit that subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.